Welcome, everybody, to a very special episode of the Clashing Conferences Network. This is the Internal Champions Competition episode. I am super excited to co-host this with my man, Paul Diddy Diggs Douglas. Say what's up, Paul.
Going on, everybody? Pleasure to be here with all of these true champions and Chris.
This is our little way of recognizing these guys, the top competitors in our network from the past year. Yes, Chris Topher Pete won the original competition under some controversy. I believe in that first NFL season that we had, but he is our original champion representing the New York Giants. Next up, I think we had Matt, who was new to our network but came in blazing with an internal championship competition. He was the first person to ever have his team win a actual championship. So he got to double up on that. And then we had Lewis come in his first season win the baseball championship. Unfortunately, I think that one was under a little controversy as well, as I remember. Mets rep might have had something to say.
Your language. That's what got you hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
There was
your
much
language.
decorum.
Come
you
on
might
now.
have been okay.
Some new rule came in that held me down that didn't apply to first season.
Held me down. I like it.
And last but not least, we got Greg Stanley representing the Eagles from season 2 of our football competition. So
on the Triple Crown.
You guys, welcome to the Internal Competition Championship episode. We are going to we're gonna have a lot of fun here tonight. I think I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm gonna have fun.
Want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor who's been with us for a while, Sparrow Hair Studios. If you're in the Lancaster, PA area, please stop by. Get a haircut. You get a discount if you are a member of the Clashing Conferences podcast. And I also want to welcome a new sponsor. I'm very, very excited about this one. Lotwin. I know I'm pronouncing that correctly. Steve gave it to me phonetically. Rep your team with a custom 3D printed hype chain from Lotwin.
Yes,
sir. Win, game day, or just showing out. These made-to-order chains bring the energy. Use code TCCPOD. TCCPOD, that's the Clashing Conferences Pod, for a 10% discount, or grab one of our oversized chains on their website to support the network. There's links in the description, as Dave would go like this or like this, but there will be links. You'll see it somewhere
down there.
And Steve, our content manager and producer, is coming on to show this chain and get you guys hyped up. I think we are giving this thing away to the champion of this competition tonight. So that's what you guys are playing for. I hope that gets you excited as well.
Yes, sir.
I can't see it.
I'm excited.
Guess I'll have to wait and watch the episode.
Hey, it's okay. You don't need to see it. It's okay. You don't need to see
Chris,
it.
I'll be the one
the 3D printed chains that are really hype right now. Steven got one made with the Clashing Conferences logo on it.
Nice.
It looks just like this sweatshirt, but it's on a 3D printed logo chain.
Like this shirt?
It's going to be very cool.
Like the shirt?
Lewis is wearing the shirt he got as a champion member of the baseball podcast. Ain't that cute? That's better to wear that because you can't wear Phillies gear and claim nothing about them being champions.
Hold on. When's the last time you guys won anything? Hold on. When's the last time the Mets won anything? Hold on. When's the last time the Mets won anything?
When we beat the Phillies.
When was that?
Specifically, the last time we won anything was when we beat the Phillies in the playoffs.
You're happy with a participation trophy. You're happy with a participation trophy.
Now. We're getting into this now.
Participation only one team can win the championship.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
That's the truth.
Participation trophies makes you happy. It's okay. It's okay, Mike. It's okay.
All right, that's enough. That's enough Phillies on Mets banter for now. You guys want to get into how this thing's going to work real quick?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
We got a couple of segments we're going to do. Round 1 will be hosted by me. It's going to be some sports and network trivia. Round 2 will be hosted by Paul. It's going to be a little kind of around the horn debate style. You guys will each get a topic that you need to talk about, and Paul's going to award points around the horn style based on your answers. Round 3 is going to be a special edition of Diddy's Digs.
Nice.
Super excited about Diddy's Digs being a part of this. And then we'll have a little award and celebration and recap and overview at the end here. So, Paul, did I miss anything in the intro here?
No, I don't think you missed anything. I think that's just about do it. I can't wait for us to get started and get through these. I hope everybody brought their put their thinking cap on for these questions.
Oh man, I'm nervous now.
You are going to get some doozies.
So, real quick, is the topics based on our year and a half of our podcast?
You are about to lose points.
Here we go.
Why are you getting in the front row that raises their hand?
I just want to get
in the front row that raises their hand.
It's a very wide range.
It's a fair question,
things,
Greg.
Chris.
Isn't that a fair question?
I think we're going to go out. We're going out on a limb. Nobody knows what the hell we're being asked, and they're just going to ask us questions.
You're all going to learn together. Some of it is sports related. Some of it is pod network related.
Baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
A little bit of everything.
Do it.
Are you guys ready for round 1?
Yes, sir.
We are going to start with Chris.
Of course.
Our members love dressing up as characters at times. What brand of glasses does Paul wear when he dresses up as Kirk Cousins?
Ray-Ban.
Paul?
Ray-Ban.
I believe that's I believe that's not correct. I believe the right answer is they are Fugazi 99s.
Did anybody know that?
Wow.
Is that like a...
No.
All right.
I did not know that.
All right.
And I'm the one answering the questions, asking the questions.
I love it. Love it.
That was awesome.
All right, Lewis, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You were on our baseball pod last season, as has been established already here. What team did Saquon Barkley play for before joining the Eagles in 2024?
Man. Oh, that's a hard question.
That's a tough one.
That's
heck, man.
Do you know? Can you get your crossover sports knowledge?
Can I?
You want to phone a friend? Call Chris. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second.
Chris, your phone's ringing.
Ring. Ring.
What kind of ring is that?
Ring.
Oh. Chris, pick up.
He's still got that 1985 landline.
My phone ain't ringing.
Hey, listen,
he can't see you. He can't see you, Lewis. That's why he wasn't getting the joke.
I'm just gonna go on the limb. Is it dirty New York team Giants?
Yay! Ding, ding, ding. That is a point for Lewis, I believe.
Yes.
Matt, let's get one here for you, Matt. Our setup allows us to record anywhere, as we've seen. We've had, me doing episodes with my nephew's drum set and people doing episodes from their cars. We got Tony ducking out of work for 15 minutes out of time to do episodes at work when he can. So the question for you relating to being able to record anywhere is, where was the Chicago episode recorded?
Oh my goodness!
In various places. It was at a restaurant in Chicago where Chris and Steve and Corey were all positioned in different places throughout. I was in Massachusetts. Dave was in Philly.
What city was everyone else in?
Chicago.
You get it. You get a point for Chicago. Greg, community is a big focus for us. Philly Jimbo, our partner, special partner from this day in Philly sports history, cheers for what baseball team?
Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm going to say he cheers for the Philadelphia Phillies when he's not at the Temple Owls team game when they got cut from their sports back in the 90s. I'm going to go with Phillies.
You get Phillies. Philly, I think he's a 4-for-4 guy, Jim Montgomery. at Jimbo Mont, I think it is. Is that correct? Anybody know for sure? Good. Check out, especially if you are any type of 4for4 fan. Check out Jim Montgomery. He runs a great daily, short, quick thing called This Day in Philly Sports History, and he's great with it.
Yep.
It gets us back to Chris.
So just to recap, this was the first question. Everybody's gone through round one. We want to talk about where the standings are right now. I think
Chris is in last, I would hope.
I will say I don't see any points up there for him, and it looks like everybody's got one except for Chris. But maybe his luck will turn around.
Oh man,
I'm not
Chris,
expecting,
as you know, because
I'm not expecting.
You've gotten a lot of them on this show for us.
Hey, listen,
you're the MVP recruiter.
He has that, he comes in clutch just like, Bronson does. So last minute he'll come in with the
maybe at the end. At the end. We'll see. It's early.
That's what I'm saying.
See how this goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris, we love special guests here. You've recruited a lot of guys to come on as special guests and to actually join the network after becoming special guests. My question for you relates to special guest Carrick, who joined us in season 2 with the OGs. What was the name of his Wi-Fi connection when he joined our virtual studio?
I have no idea. How about that?
Yeah, well,
you're not even going to guess.
No point for Chris.
Oh, I remember.
You sound like
points
the Cowboys.
for Chris
you sound like the Cowboys. You're not even going to do anything. You're just going to do nothing and sit there and hope that you win.
We'll speed round a couple of these next one. We'll go to Lewis. You promised to dress as Grimace if the Mets won the World Series.
Yes, I
did. Who was the Mets rep on the baseball pod?
That's a tough one.
Is this the petting zoo round? Why are we eating out of your hand? What is happening?
Dude, I
like
that's a tough one. Can I I'm just gonna go off a limb. Mike?
Yeah. Ding ding. You get a point for the Mets rep. You got a good memory there.
Ding
Matt,
ding.
finish the sentence.
Oh boy.
We are a
no, I'm not gonna do it.
Tony.
Sports Fan Network.
All right.
Ding ding.
Shoot.
I like the Tony impersonation first as well.
Dude, I thought every week I was like, I'm going to ask this question. People will get it. I swear to God, everybody got it wrong every week in a row. It was
bad for a while.
I thought Steve was going to have a special meeting.
We're going to drill it into these new guys.
Yeah.
There's only one right answer to that. Greg, back to you.
All right.
Fellow fans and rivals defines our banter. Speaking of rivals, how many Super Bowls does Tom Brady have?
7.
I believe that is correct. Point for Greg. That is round 2. Paul, where do we stand?
Round 2. Actually looking a little similar to round 1. I've got everybody on the screen with 2, except for Chris, who just for whatever reason just can't get his stuff together.
Just next round, buddy. You got it.
I really hope I can get this.
We got one more question. Then we'll move on to part 2 of our competition here. Chris, this is your big chance here, man. You got this chance to catch up.
Bonus points for anything or what?
If you get this one right, you get 3 points.
Oh,
nice.
All right.
Sheesh.
I just made that decision on the fly. I didn't even get
thinking about just like if the Giants made the playoffs, you got 5 extra points.
This one right, you get 3 points from me.
Daniel Jones is the top 3 quarterback.
That's not that easy. We've put out over 100 episodes.
That is
Congrats to you guys, all of you. We did our 100th episode very recently. That was such a big deal. But we've done over 100 episodes. My question for you, Chris, is what was the exact length of our longest episode?
Ooh.
3-point question.
1 hour.
By the way, we're going off grid. We're going off grid here, by the way.
You are incorrect. So we don't have to worry about the bonus points. I'm sorry. Lewis, we attended the Iron Leg to support you.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
It doesn't matter. You got it wrong.
All right.
It might come up later, so we can't give you what it is now.
Yeah. We'll let you know.
Okay.
Oh man.
Write a letter to the producer and the content manager, and he'll get back to you in a timely fashion.
Yeah, it's being looked at a higher level right now.
Yeah. Lewis, we attended the Iron Leg event to support you in a specific cause.
Appreciate
what was that cause?
That was to support kids with they had certain injuries or certain medical situations and they needed help with prosthetics. So there was a huge event where, you had older gentlemen that play football and younger guys who wanted to just suit up one more last time and under the lights, get it in to support the younger fellows.
One of the many, many good causes that Lewis has supported over the year plus that we've known him. I think every weekend you're out supporting some organization and repping all that you do, and it's great to have people like you out there. From being honest,
listen, I appreciate it. You guys came out, and weather wasn't that great.
That you're out there to counteract what me and Chris have been doing in our lives.
Hey,
ain't that
do they know we're coming back?
Yes, they do know that, because for some odd reason, as soon as Chris, Steve, they walked in, they're like, "Oh, hey, we didn't know it was you guys." So yeah.
Awesome. Matt, question for you.
Who's
want
Matt?
people. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I forgot
Rick
we were.
Ramon.
I can't keep it straight. It's hard. Rick, I gotta be honest, man. It don't feel right. Rick didn't win no championship here.
Oh,
he's filling in.
I'm calling you Ricky Matt.
He was tagged in.
Matt,
he was tagged in.
We want people to rep their teams with us. Who is the first team rep to win a championship for our network?
Well, he's got 2 thumbs and blonde hair. This guy,
Ricky. Greg, last one. We'll get the round 1 recap. Bobby Skinner from Talking Giants now joins us every Thanksgiving.
That's
Who
right.
introduced Bobby to the network?
That'd be Mr. Christopher Peterson.
Ding ding. Paul, what's our round 1 recap update after 3 rounds?
Let's see. I've got Matt
from the first 2.
Matt and Greg are at 3. Tied with Lewis at 3, and Chris just a little bit behind at 0.
Man, damn.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I look like Paul's first
Lewis,
year.
Were you just drinking maple syrup?
What was that?
Maple syrup.
Were you just drinking maple syrup? What were you just drinking?
Das Boot.
A Das Boot of maple syrup? What is that?
That's a good question.
Bruh.
What is that?
Schlitz.
I can't see it.
Are you drinking
Just
the malt?
old beer meister.
It's a potential sponsor.
Is that a 40 ounce?
Hey, we'll get to our sponsors later. Stop.
Bruh. Is that a Stein? What is... All right.
Beer Stein.
All right, so round 1, 3, and 0. Let's get to round 2, which is going to be the Around the Horn debate style, hosted by Paul. I'm going to turn it over to him.
Nice.
He's going to take you guys from here for a little bit.
Let's go.
All right. So Around the Horn. I don't know if you guys have watched the show. If you haven't, you should have. Otherwise, you're going to be lost, and there will be no questions.
Lost in the sauce.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a topic, and each person is going to get their own topic, and you're going to give me your best answer. This is pretty much like what they do at the beauty pageants, but obviously there are no beauties on here except for Matt's hair. So what we're going to do is we'll start with Matt. Actually, he's going to go through. If you see me give you a thumbs up, that means you're getting a point. If you start to go off the rails, you're going to lose a point. Now my thumb's going to go down. This is going to be based on your answers. I don't want just a 1-sentence answer. These are not 1-sentence questions. These are a 1-person debate. I'm not going to debate with you, but you know what I mean? State your case for this.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody has seen, remembers Will Ferrell in Old School. Those are the kind of performances in the debate I'm looking from this group here, especially you, Chris.
That's awesome.
So Matt,
I aim to please, Paul.
this is your debate question.
Okay.
Jordan versus LeBron. Who is the GOAT?
It's Jordan. It's not even
Pay
close
attention,
for
Patty Bailey.
a variety of reasons. Number one, Michael Jordan is the only person to have ever won MVP and the scoring title and defensive, all that crap, all of it. He's done it like what, 4 times? No one else has done it. So there's that. Number 2, undefeated in the championships. He's got 6. Number 3, his father got murdered and he quit and started playing baseball. In no other sport has anybody's father been murdered and then they went and pivoted and did this and came back and won championships. Number whatever I'm on, Space Jam. Great movie, awesome soundtrack, and LeBron is just riding his coattails, trying to get in on that action that he had nothing to do with to create. And last but not least, the man wears the man's freaking number, for Christ's sakes. Then he switches out of it to 6, which was what? No, Jordan was 9 on the Olympics.
9.
Then he goes back to 23. The guy doesn't even know his own identity. So the moral of the story is, unless he has his own silhouette and a cologne put in a bottle made of his sweat, it's Jordan.
All right. If you saw it, I put 1 thumb up at the beginning, and then I gave you 2 when it was Space Jam, because that was an excellent point in there that people don't normally make but should be. The reason for that is the sequel, which is banned in our household, actually, is such an atrocious film. I can't tell you because I'm never going to watch it.
Garbage. Never watched it
either. I
agree.
Can I ask a question real quick? What is it with the kids nowadays? Why do they think that LeBron even holds a candle, even after all the stats and all of that? Because I know it's a generational thing, because in a couple of weeks, we're going to hear all about how Wilt is the best, Oscar Robertson is second, and Jordan's maybe around 4 or 5. So I know it's a generational thing, but like when you take a step back and like inhale it all, like I still don't see how it's close.
I think I have a pretty good answer for that.
I do too. Go, Paul.
Kobe died. I think Kobe. You look at Kobe. You look at every shot. You look how clutch he is, just like Jordan. He looks and mimics Jordan in one of the ways that's flattering. He wouldn't have lasted as long as LeBron has, and he wouldn't be playing right now today. But he would have been around for potentially a
little bit longer.
Yeah, I think he would have been a little bit more relevant for a little bit longer. Somebody had to take over immediately, and I think LeBron had already kind of built it up. It's not like LeBron's a bad guy. He's easy to like if you're a kid. He's never really done anything wrong. You don't see him. Doesn't act like Jim. It doesn't do 1/10 of what even like Jimmy Butler does. To anybody. But I think kids loved Kobe. Kids still scream Kobe. But I mean, with LeBron, with him not here, it's hard to. If you don't see it, out of sight, out of mind is the way I see it.
Well,
Greg, I can tell you. No, I was going to say, I know another reason, which is it's just they're prisoners of time. Because what's hilarious is that, like, when we grew up watching sports, right? We watched sports that was going on, but we also knew our history. We went back and watched the old films, the old games, the ones that were narrated, right? No matter what, football, basketball, whatever. They don't do that. If it didn't happen while they were alive, they don't care. And the perfect example I can give you is these guys can sit there and love LeBron James and not tell you a damn thing about Jordan, but then look down at their feet. Tell me what they're wearing.
That's true.
Jordans.
And look what number LeBron's wearing.
Jordans.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was an excellent. I wasn't. Thanks for your input there, Chris. So I wasn't expecting such an excellent tangent on this, but we'll take that anytime.
With that,
I do have to ask on this next one though that we go to. I'll let you talk here in a second, Lewis. But on this next one, Greg's up next. I will require that Chris, you're not allowed to comment on this. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah.
No problem.
Where we're going then.
It will all be scratched from the record. Lewis, what did you have to add for us?
No, I was just going to say, even though Kobe passed away, you still have players that, they always come back to the, mama mentality. You have Kyrie, who last week he was sitting at the Kobe statue, just sitting there looking at it, admiring it. You have some
Body
of the
Armor still makes their Body Armor still makes their Mamba mentality.
You got some of these WNBA girls that they always sit there and hey, thanks to Kobe, my game became better. So
yeah,
I don't think anybody's ever said that about LeBron.
No,
I mean, he's bad, but I mean, like, he doesn't get credit for those kind of things.
LeBron's a heck of a player, but I don't think he's up there with MJ.
I mean, Jason Tatum.
Kobe.
Jason Tatum says Kobe now. That's who he looks up to. I mean,
exactly.
I would always put Kobe in front of LeBron. Not a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good discussion. Good discussion. Well, it's over now. So now it's Greg's turn. Greg, I got a good one for you. Describe to me what a first ballot Hall of Famer looks like. Like, paint that picture for me.
Paint that picture. Well, how about I draw you another picture of what a first ballot Hall of Famer is not? So if I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer, I am not going to lead the league in interceptions 4 out of my 12 years. I'm not going to do that. If I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer, I'm going to have multiple Super Bowl championships. I'm going to have several thousand yards, but I will not lead the league in interceptions multiple years. I will guarantee you that. I will not only make the playoffs several years, I won't just make the playoffs 3 out of my 12 years. I'll make it multiple times, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I'll make it to the playoffs, and I'll do more than just lose the first round of that year. I'll go deep into the playoffs, so I'll make runs in the playoffs. And I'm going to give success to my team. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not Eli Manning. However, I will make it in the Hall of Fame. I just won't be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Okay, I was wondering who we were talking about.
We weren't talking about anybody in particular. This is
No.
I think they did just, I mean, they literally just had the Hall of Fame induction.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, like, when people ask, like, what does it take? And, that's why you don't, there's Hall of Famers and there's first ballot Hall of Famers.
Considering what Jalen Hurts just did in his first 5 years, if he gets to the Super Bowl and wins another Super Bowl MVP, according to somebody on this panel, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer, which I, as an Eagles fan, do not believe so. But according to somebody on this panel, he would just willy-nilly give him a Hall of Fame first ballot.
He won't. He won't.
This is all about Eli, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to respond.
Hold on.
There's no extra credit, Matthew. No extra credit.
Well, okay, explain to me. Explain to me.
I can explain to you, yeah. So I think we all think we've all had this conversation, and I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think Eli was a great quarterback. I think Eli is an excellent quarterback, and I think Eli will be a Hall of Famer. We have one of our friends just is like first ballot, first ballot. Like just jamming it down my throat. Yeah, delusional at some points, yeah. But like when you compare the statistics to other quarterbacks, they're similar stats. I just don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And Chris goes to greatest run.
You're not supposed to say his name.
In NFL playoff history. Which he had a really good playoff and did throw a lot of yards, but he only did that twice in his whole career. Yes, he won MVP, but he also led the league in interceptions. 4 out of the 12 years that he played.
You're not wrong. This was Super Bowl 59, right? The most recent one?
Yes.
59. Yeah. So again, if I'm going to being a math teacher, I'm thinking in my head, this guy, 2 out of 60, so 1 out of 30, so 3.3, a little more % of all the Super Bowl MVPs ever went to that guy. Like
2 of them, yeah.
It's kind of hard to say no to that, but I get where you're coming from because and all those Brady haters, if he didn't do what he did, Brady's got 9, and you guys are all hating your life for forever. So
true, and it's like, and my comparison was Jalen Hurts has been to 2 Super Bowls, and he has 1 Super Bowl ring and 1 Super Bowl MVP. And if they happen to go back next year and win a Super Bowl, and he wins MVP again, then they're comparable stats to a first ballot Hall of
in his
Famer.
first 5 years.
In 5 years, yeah.
Am I allowed to say anything, Paul?
Not a career.
That's like Pat Mahomes category. That's like Pat Mahomes type numbers.
If you look
right
at
there.
if you honestly look at his career in his first 5 years, first 5 years are great. That would get him hired after that. I wouldn't have gotten him in the Hall of Fame.
Whoa. Hold on. So he won a Super Bowl in his first 5 years?
I'm just saying. I mean, like,
no, he's saying if Hurts,
I'm saying like if Hurts does what he just did for this next, I mean, he's going to play for what now? Another at least 8 years, right? I mean,
hopefully
it's going to be very hard to mimic the next 5 years what he did in his first 5 years. But if he continues to do that and wins another Super Bowl, should be in the Hall of Fame, and he probably should be a first ballot.
Hey, quick question. Going off the subject though, in the NFL podcast, did you say that Jones was better than Jalen?
Now, what I honestly said was we were coming into the very first year, and we just want a playoff. Hey, you asked me a question. We just won a playoff game with a very mediocre team. He had a really good year. He only threw 5 interceptions, carried us to the playoffs. They went through him. He made he had a record in the playoffs and won a playoff game on the road. So I was very optimistic going into the very next year. At that point, I said Jalen Hurts, I don't think could have won that game for us. I still think he has a great team around him. He better produce, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. And I'm absolutely not going to take that away from him.
Okay, hold
absolutely
on.
not. And I just said if he does it again for the next 3 or 4 years,
that doesn't mean get louder, Chris.
He absolutely deserves to be in Hall of Fame.
What you're saying is Daniel Jones didn't have that supporting cast.
He didn't have any, and I do believe he'll have a better year when he plays for
offensive line got hurt. Chris will tell you. Andrew Thomas.
There was a ton of issues.
Man.
Oh, dude, there was a time where
his whole entire career in the Giants has been a debacle, and I honestly would not be surprised. He flipped it and had a good career
at Indy.
Hey, there was a time.
Minnesota.
Where are the adults?
We need to reel this back in. I got one last comment. The only thing to hold
adults.
I know they
the
really
thing
like
that held the thing that held Daniel Jones back more than anything is obviously a wide open field while he's running.
Mm-hmm.
The famous
trips.
So that leads right into. I'm glad you did all that talking, Chris. You got your practice in for this one. I see you're going to make some great points. We're going to allow you uninterrupted to make some great points.
2 minutes.
I have your question right here, or your topic. It has to do with 2 teams that are in the NFC East. We have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Between their 2 fan bases, describe who is the most passionate and why.
The most passionate?
Your time has started, by the way.
Absolutely the Eagles. The Eagles fan base is an absolute... Yeah, I know exactly where they're coming from. I honestly can relate to them. And I'm a tough one because I'm from this area, so I feel like I have a lot of them in me. So that's why I have fun and I love this band. But yeah, I mean, Dallas fan base is very delusional. I always say I'm delusional, it's them. And Dez did not catch it. And a lot of them don't even know anything about, I don't know, you can get a fan from anywhere. Like, it can be from anywhere. They just like them because they're the Cowboys. So it's not even, I don't know, I think it's like being a Lakers fan. It's like being a Yankees fan. It's just Eagles are by far 100%.
Now, you just described someone very special to me, Chris. You said a Dallas fan and a Lakers fan. That is your mother you described.
Oh,
yeah, delusional.
God.
You tell Sharon right now you apologize to Sharon.
God. Hey, is this halftime? Is this halftime?
Greg might want to get you awarded your first point, but now he's coming at you instead.
Is this not halftime?
I am going to defend Sharon.
Oh, my goodness.
And defend Sharon. Dude, she says that she thinks Dak. Eagles are going down next year. Dak's winning it all, baby. You heard what Dak said.
Oh,
Dak said,
man,
he's on them
he's on them painkillers. That's what it is.
We got people in the live chat saying Sharon Peterson is a saint.
She is.
For having to deal with you kids.
Yeah, thank you for saying kids. We'll just leave it at that. So I don't know if you were watching this. Yeah, so, you started with the down because you said you had the Eagles, the Philadelphia in you. First of all, that was weird. Second of all,
being a Giants fan,
I don't know. I just felt uncomfortable.
The environment. I understand where all these guys are coming from.
But then you said that Dallas fans are delusional, and you get a big fat thumbs up.
Thank you, sir.
So I appreciate your participation with that. It's clear that you do need a full week of preparation to make your points, because overall, I would say that, if I could quote, Happy Gilmore, I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Jeez.
Chris, you didn't go anywhere. You went down one, and you went. Well, you did. No, you don't. You don't.
All right.
You literally have 0 points.
It's hard
I'll give
for
you a
me
half point, Chris.
It's hard for me to compliment the Eagles. So I thought I did good. I think we can all agree.
Well, you said that they are inside you.
Whoa.
I'm in this environment. I know how an Eagles fan,
you could have said,
I have that.
Listen, you could have said you're around multiple Eagle fans.
Yeah, at risk of being canceled, we should probably just move on to Lewis.
When I go to a Giants
probably move on to
I
Lewis.
hate the Eagles, not the Cowboys. So
I got you. I'm going to need a minute to collect myself after that. I feel violated, and I have
you
HR
asked the questions
I have HR on hold right now. I'm not sure what's going on.
That's not good.
But so Lewis,
yes, sir.
Bring us back. Good gracious. So I think we may have heard this, and I'm going to steal this from Matt Libs. It was a great question then. It's a great question now. It was a great segment. It was the first great segment. How about that? First great segment on Clashing Conferences podcast. One of those questions has come up a couple of times. I've had some wrong answers with it. Even though there are no wrong answers, I still found a way to find a wrong answer.
We found a wrong answer.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was poor. Yeah, I would have slapped myself for that one. But why don't we go through and you tell me what the best sports movie of all time is?
What was that again? Mike was talking in the background.
Can't pick Summer Catch.
You can't pick Summer Catch.
Summer Catch is not an option.
Okay,
it's already been.
We're talking about.
It was a first ballot Hall
sports
of Famer.
movie. Okay, so I would say, because I just watched it the other day, dude. I would say Hardball. Hardball was a great movie. You had a wealthy business owner, and then you had a gambler who was being chased by so many sharks.
Doubled his Tony P. Wi-Fi.
I thought it was just me. I was hoping it was just me.
Yeah, no, it's just just like the Phillies in the playoffs.
It's got that T-Pain remix.
Hey,
get off that T-Pain.
Wi-Fi from last year.
It was a great movie. Hardball was a great movie for the simple fact that, nowadays everybody thinks it's just like, oh, you start playing, oh, you're a great player, you're gonna make it to the leagues.
I didn't
without thinking of just like the Knickerbockers ain't gonna catch that chip. Anyways,
you would have gotten more points if we heard most of what you said.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me
I'm
now?
not the person giving
I
out the
awarded
points.
You got an extra thumb up because Chris kept interrupting, knowing that you were having trouble. He literally, you tripped and fell, and instead of helping you up,
you
literally stepped on the back of your face.
Yeah, I did one of these.
Appreciate
Put
that.
your hand out and go,
That was weak.
Stupid,
silly, showing your age. Anyways, so I would say Hardball was.
I can't hear you.
It's a great sports movie. Hold on. Is that just like the Giants?
I can hear you, Lewis. You're beautiful. Let's go.
Just like the Giants. Anyways, Hardball will be the movie for me, just for the simple fact that it shows a lot of the struggles from the lower.
Hey, is it Hardball?
Yes,
Is Hardball your pick?
Yes, I would say Hardball.
I was just checking.
It was a great movie. I think so.
Oh, that's Hardball. That's Hardball. Russell Robinson.
Rookie of the year. Come on, let's be real. Rookie of the year.
What about Hoosiers?
I was getting ready to say that. Gene Hackman just died. That's one of my favorite movies, man. I love
Hoosiers
Hoosiers,
is good.
man. Love that movie.
Wait, you say sports or baseball movie?
I said sports.
Sports.
I just said sports.
Would you have an opinion on it?
Oh, I thought we were doing baseball. I was saying rookie of the year because they actually used clips of professional players in that
I would say
movie,
major. What is it? Major pitch or whatever.
And they had Gary Busey.
He said major.
And Marv
whatever.
from
so he doesn't know.
from Home Alone.
I do. The one with
No, we don't. We don't know what you're talking about.
Like, you know what I'm talking
Speak
about.
up.
I can't think
Speak
of
up.
his.
No,
I can't think of his name right now. Major League.
Don't
Yeah,
even.
2.5 Men. The dude from 2.5 Men. Yep.
Charlie Sheen.
Hold on.
We got
Hold
some
on.
votes from the live audience for the replacements.
Okay, Lewis got a question.
Can I get a handout? Just like them dirty New York teams. Always get out of here, man.
What are you crying about now?
What's he talking about? His Wi-Fi finally works.
Yeah,
now it's not making sense.
Yeah, you want to come in all hot.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up.
No.
We had some. You all made some pretty good points. I'll say just for continuity, I'm going to say you all made some really good points. So what I want to do is we'll do a recap. So what I've got after 2 blistering rounds, we've got Matt with 6. Lewis is actually tied with Matt with 6, and Greg is actually tied with both of them at 6.
That's bad.
So
what's Chris got?
So yeah, Chris is not working. Chris is not looking too freaking good. Not too freaking good, man.
I'm looking like Paul year one in the NFL competition. Rolls down.
If you want to go,
I think Paul had at least
that's
1 point through the first couple weeks.
That's how you get negatives.
Yeah, well, I mean, it took him like 7 weeks to get 2. I got a half. I got 45 minutes. I had the odds stacked against me the whole time. I mean, all right.
What are you saying, that this has been rigged? What is wrong with you?
Never.
This is
not this.
This
podcast.
is a competition.
This competition would never be rigged.
Stakes involved.
Just wait. Steven's going to award you the champion.
I was just going to say, you know what seems to happen every time that our producer, content manager, I don't even know what he prefers to go by.
I'm just having a great time with my friends, and I'm watching beat Golden State.
What happens when Steven's best friends get down in these competitions usually?
I knew this was going to happen.
I don't know. The Jalen Brunson burner? I don't know. Something like that.
Oh, man.
So, look, at every attempt I tried to make sure that there was going to be no controversy, the producer made it win for Chris. I brought in 2 unbiased people to run it, and you guys obviously took the power to your heads. You rigged the competition in the other way. I knew this was going to happen, so I prepared for this. Chris, I have a Topher revenge wheel that we're going to spin here.
Revenge wheel?
Yes. I knew this was going to happen, and basically what I did was we have a wheel here in between all the 1,648 shots, fly Eagles fly, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Somewhere in there was you trying to get your point out. So if we land on Topher's points in this wheel.
Here, what I got for you to help out with that, Steve, I actually wrote down some different numbers on a piece of paper. Got 3, 4, 5.
Said 3 and 4 came up.
And even 6. So what I'm going to do is
that's actually a 9.
I'm going to shuffle them up. And we're going to have a guest picker pick one. I'm going to shuffle them so everybody. I mean, you just saw they're all different. I'm going to shuffle up, and a guest picker is going to pick one, and that's what the slot will be awarded.
Okay.
Oh God.
Chris, you get the opportunity to be fair because you were treated badly this whole competition. So
I didn't think so. I think so, buddy.
And we're gonna run this wheel. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh jeez.
I see Topher's points. Is that little sliver up top?
I see DJ's above.
So if he lands on that, he gets points.
Times.
Yeah, anything else, you don't get nothing if it lands on DJ's a bomb.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
It's rigged.
Oh, so
it's rigged.
We got all the numbers. They're all different. You see them all different. I'm going to shuffle them up, and I'm going to introduce our guest selector, Mr. Anthony Douglas.
Hey,
you're gonna,
there we go.
Our Knicks rep from the Members Podcast. What's up, Tone?
And you're going to pick one of these.
Can't hear me,
how many times are you? Yeah, he can hear everything. Well, no, actually, he can't because the thing's in here. No, he doesn't need to hear you. No, he can't hear you.
He does watch.
That's my boy. That's actually your boy, but it's
my
buddy.
My boy. Like literally,
I fixed it.
You develop.
So here we go. Let's see how much.
Lewis.
Let's see what you win. Let's see what you win, Chris.
All right, what do I win?
You saw all 4 numbers are here.
Well, there was like 6.
1.
Negative.
And show everybody what it is. Is that a 6?
6 points.
It looks like it's a 6.
Oh, we're giving him 6 no matter what he pulled. So
we're all tied.
We got a 4-way tie all of a sudden. That make you feel a little better, Topher?
Oh,
well,
here.
then I get it.
Here, you can say goodbye to your
Wait a minute. Yo.
What's up?
How about them Knicks? We're up on Golden State.
How's it going?
Let's go. We're up on the Golden State Warriors. Let's go.
Let's go.
That wasn't the question.
Let's go.
That was
what
not
was the question? What am I being asked?
There wasn't a question. There wasn't a question. I just want to say what's up.
I just want to know, when does this D3 tournament start?
So, seeing you actually already made it to the finals for our conference, we actually didn't win, but we're already in March Madness. We actually host a game on Friday or Saturday. So there you go.
We're still alive. All right, we needed the update. We beat the Banana Slugs.
We beat the Banana Slugs and then lost to somebody else in the finals.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll always beat them.
Does that mean all the merch that Cody ordered is worthless now?
Whoa! No, it's still priceless. Don't worry.
Priceless.
Right.
That's awesome.
Who's winning the competition?
It's a 4-way tie.
It's a 4-way tie.
It's a 4-way tie right now.
I got a rebuttal now.
There you go.
Chris, you should lose some points.
Go ahead, Chris. What do you want to get? You as the wheel landed on Topher's points, you get to make whatever point you want to make here.
I thought the round with the birds, I got a thumbs up. I should get a point, and I just got 6.
You also got a thumbs down in that one, which made you equal instead of pot. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Remember, I think we talked about this. It was pretty clear
points there from
you had
Steven.
Philadelphia Eagles inside you.
See that
you weren't mean to your mother.
I was not mean to my mother. I called it like it was, like I always do.
I have those Eagle fans in me.
Now,
you're mean to your mother, you're mean to your sister, you're mean to everybody.
I am. Well, you should be proud of me. You should be my best friend. You're my
Let's see how that's possible.
Hey,
we're a lot alike, buddy.
Hey, Paul. How's your toe doing?
Ooh. Let me tell you
Hey, come on, Lewis. We have made it so many episodes without this thing.
Hey, what's wrong with
now
that?
You want to come back on and be like, give me the towel.
Hey, whoa. What's wrong with me caring for my
your friend about it? It's a man's foot.
Your foot fetish will get you extra points here.
I'm just worried about my friend. I want to know how he's doing. Come on now. Sheesh, what's wrong with that? Mike,
he's fine.
Hey, Mike,
he's fine.
Mike,
his foot's fine.
Mike, you get hurt. I will ask you, hey, Mike, how's your injury going? Hey, Topher, you get hurt. How's therapy going? You know, hey, Greg.
I don't think you would ask me.
I heard you bump your head the other day. It's everything okay?
Lewis,
there ain't nothing hurt
after something hurts every day.
Lewis, I have a one-word answer for how I'm doing, and if Matt doesn't laugh at this, like legitimately laugh, then I'm going to walk off. But I'm feeling horrendous. Horrendous.
Out of control.
He laughed.
All right, you guys ready to get this back on the rails? We got one more round to go. This is for the championship chain. This producer is showing it. Get my notes back out here. The championship chain from Lotwin. Once again, Lotwin. Check out our links and support us through Lotwin. One of you guys are going to get the first ever Clashing Conferences chain, and it's all going to be decided by Diddy's digs. You ready, Diddy?
Let's do it.
I do want to throw in real quick. These are actual stats that I spent time researching and digging up.
This is the real part of the competition, guys.
Yeah.
Get your game shoes and your game caps on. This is where you are going to earn this thing.
Paul was allowed to craft it however he wanted, but he got real stats given to him.
So for this, does everybody have a pen and paper?
Sure.
No.
Yep.
Sure.
Really?
Let's go.
Oh, you lose, Lewis. You're automatically disqualified for not being prepared.
Can I use Matt Lib's note cards?
You can use whatever you want as long as you can write on it and show the screen.
Right back.
Write on it and show the screen.
Okay.
And if you could pass some of it to Lewis real quick while you're right there. Lewis, you got pen and paper?
No, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, thank you for standing
6.
there.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Just a few quick reminders for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And check out our fellow podcaster, Jim Montgomery, with This Day in Philly Sports History. Thank you.
Are you on the Cena heel or are you off the Cena heel?
I'm all about it. I love me some heels. What are you talking about? Let's go.
Figured I'd ask.
What are we talking about?
Piss some people off. Do you
my son was not happy.
Oh, love it.
What are you talking about?
Love it.
What are we talking about?
John Cena.
John Cena went
a bad
heel.
guy now.
Oh, so
because it was on Sports Center.
So he's a bad guy?
He is.
Yeah.
I mean, what else hasn't he done? I mean, so I guess it's time.
Yep.
How many times did Hulk Hogan go from the good side to the NWO and back and all that? Even Sting went back and forth.
Hey.
Took a lot, though.
Paul. Cat's out tonight. Does that count for anything?
No. I mean, he didn't play defense anyways.
Yeah, but he scores like 5-26 a night. Mitchell Robinson.
What's his reasoning for being out?
Personal family stuff.
I don't want to be mean. Something happened.
I don't even know. It said personal.
No one knows. Heard the same. It was shocking.
Wonder how long they've been holding that on holding that card out there somewhere.
He's retiring, so this is going to be his final shebang.
Well, he's not going to go out like that. So at some point, there's going to be another turnaround away from the dark side again.
It'll be at the very end. He'll be like Luke Skywalker. It'll be a whole thing. Yeah, it'll be good.
That's awesome.
This is bonkers.
There we go. There's the
Oh my goodness! He finally got a pen and paper.
I would have told you need a pen and paper if I was aware you did.
There we go.
I got you.
Yeah, Paul made this so much more difficult than it needed to be right there, I think.
Actually, you don't
It wasn't in the agenda.
What?
Just answer the question.
Well, I want everybody to answer. I want everybody to answer each question. We only got a couple questions.
Lewis.
I'm sorry. I'm Topher. I'm a Knickerbocker fan.
So I'm gonna give you 3 questions.
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
We're doing one at a time, though, right?
Each question?
Yeah.
Then everybody shows their answer up on the screen, and I'm gonna tally up who wins. So you throw your
You just
write down the answer.
Do like one of these.
Yeah, I mean, you just listen, and I was literally going to say that, but yeah, I'm gonna ask the question. You write it down on a piece of paper, just like Jeopardy, and then you reveal it when I tell you to.
Well,
who is
think
the
alike?
Philadelphia
Great
Eagles?
minds think alike, Paul. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, sure.
I know you look in the mirror, you see me.
So each question is worth 1 point. If you get the question completely right, it'll be worth 2 points. But whoever gets the closest, and since we're gonna closest without going over, you know what game show that's from.
Yep.
Closest from without going over will get 1 point. If you get it exactly, you get 2.
$1.
Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
$2.
All right. So we're going to have 10 seconds to write down your answer for each one. Then I will ask everybody to show your card, and you put it up to the screen. Any kind of delays in that? See you writing to do anything Chris Topher-ish, you will be your answer will be disallowed. So here we go. First question.
Let's go.
How many times was Daniel Jones mentioned on the podcast this past November?
November. Just the football podcast.
Just the month of November.
Just the month of November. I'm going to do...
Put your card down. What is wrong with you?
Oh, damn it.
I'm ready.
I got excited.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Everybody ready? You guys are killing me.
Yes.
All right.
Now somebody could go one above or one
like,
below you.
Like,
No, answer like the whole $1 strategy.
All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Show your cards.
That's a 79.
I put 777.
And
I got 183.
What did you put, Lewis?
I put 51.
You said
what?
51.
51? 51's going to be the winner. 50.
Wait, could you not go over?
Yeah, can't go over.
All right.
So, Chris, of course, is an idiot. It was 72 times. There was 71. It was 71 times on our OG podcast. Plus, there was one time on the members group hosted by none other than Chris as well. So it was 72. So that's a point for Lewis.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
Those are actual statistics.
Very nice.
All right. We ready?
I have a question about these stats at the end. If you go ahead, I want to. So many questions.
You are asking for a suplex, sir. You're going to go to Suplex City if you keep causing problems.
I'm going to give you crippler crossface.
I like it.
And a sidewalk slam.
Whoa! Oh my god!
On your kitchen floor.
All right, question 2. How many special guest appearances were there in October of 2024 across all the podcasts? 2024. All right, everybody got an answer? Give you 5 seconds for the people in the back. All right.
Did he freeze?
Mine says 10.
Yeah, 10. I got 12. What's that say? 3. And
4.
Lewis?
4.
4. The answer is actually 9.
Oh my god! 1 over.
There was 4 on the OG podcast. There were 3 on the members group, and there were 2 on the basketball pod.
Lewis gets that.
So
wait, you said October?
Yeah.
Here we go.
What happened to the Halloween episode?
Here we go.
What happened to what?
What? We didn't do Halloween?
Oh.
Next question.
We had a lot of guys.
I was Luigi. That's an extra one.
We had a lot of people on Halloween.
I'm going to need a producer ruling.
It was baseball, not basketball.
Yeah. Flag on the play.
2 on baseball.
I put a K in there. That was my bad.
Third question.
Well, it was basketball. Gotcha. All right. Excellent. So we've got one more question.
Lewis got 2 points, right?
Yeah, we got to get this right.
We got to get this right. Right on the money.
You probably need to get this right.
Right on the money. All of
you
us.
as well, Matt. How many guests? And actually, Matt, you may have had a little bit of foreshadowing here. How many guests attended our Halloween party for the baseball finale?
Oh God!
Can you? Hey, listen, my Wi-Fi was not working right.
This is an excellent question, by the way.
It is a good question. It is a great question.
No, what's going on?
All right. Looks like we're
9.
8.
I'm having technical issues. If you guys can hear me.
Yeah, what you got? What you got?
What was the question?
How many guests attended our Halloween party?
Dude, I was having
-2 for Chris.
I ain't gonna.
I was having technical issues. I was having technical issues.
Yes, my crown. No,
gotta have one. Gotta have one.
What was the question?
How many guests attended our Halloween party for the baseball finale?
Just say your answer.
Pretty sure you were there. Yeah, you can just tell me. You don't have to write it down.
Just tell your
Chris
answer.
Ruined everything.
Chris? Always Lewis. Look,
he's frozen.
Wi-Fi. Let it be. An Eagles fan, a Philly fan, a Sixers fan. He's like Embiid. He ain't showing up.
Oh, those people inside you? You talking about those people inside you?
Yeah, they're all coming out, Lewis. Suck. Wi-Fi sucks. Sixers suck.
Wow.
Wow.
Really kicking it out
suck. Let's go Mets.
Hofer is on one. What?
What was the answer?
Wow.
What was the answer?
He gone.
I got 8.
9?
Hey, those are all excellent answers. The answer is actually 10.
Wow.
So Matt and Greg, you both get a point, and I'll run through. Steve was there. Matt was there. Lewis, myself, Mike, Jimbo, Chris, Dave, Patty, and
been
Tony
a half
P.
a point because you were barely there.
That's what she said.
Speaking, look at that. Remember Haley painted that. That's who I was. It's laying here from then. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it took about 3 seconds for me to know that it was actually you. It was terrible.
Yeah. All right, question. If this doesn't get asked in this episode, this is something that I actually would like to know. Who has the most episode quotes?
Hi, Paul.
Are you talking about like?
I want to find that
you
out.
mean the naming,
I don't know all the
naming
like
rights
the name of the episode
or the episode.
Yeah, like who? Yeah. Because when you guys hit 100, I was like, "Oh, I'm actually kind of curious." So
Paul got a lot.
I should have.
Randy has a lot too.
I think I got last week,
but for different reasons. Mine and him are there for completely different reasons. God bless that big dumb animal.
Because he's a cowboy.
It might be a good question for next time, Matt. I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah.
It might be a good question for the next time.
I'll do myself in the running simply based on the number of episodes I've been on.
Yes. I mean, true. Paul's the witty one. So, you know what I mean? But like,
all right, so is this the part of the episode like Willy Wonka where people start disappearing? So like Lewis is gone and now it's us three. And...
Well, how did you score that segment there, Paul?
It's weird. It kind of started out. It ended how this actually started with Topher was 0, grossly at 0. It's a bigger F-bomb. 0. Like it's it's outlined. Yeah, but it's actually -1 because you lost 1 for cursing. Don't know where that came
0
from.
It's still better than Lewis and Mike's 0 when they were all tied in the baseball pod.
Yeah, your 0 is by far the worst.
No, it was still better with it.
Then I'm pretty sure that Matt and Greg came in strong at the end and tied.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can see you and we can feel you. You are inside of all of us.
Wow.
Lewis.
Awesome.
Lewis, I think we've got something special for you, and we better be seeing you at March Madness with this.
I told you I will be there.
Congratulations, Lewis. You are the internal competition champion, the first one ever.
Thank you very much.
You want a speech?
Does he get the Wi-Fi? What does he get for winning?
Get you some new Wi-Fi.
He gets the chain.
He gets that chain. He gets the chain that Steven is wearing right now.
My phone,
is that going to get better signal?
I haven't upgraded my phone because I don't follow the trends nowadays. I just wait till the phone dies. And that's
it died.
Well, just to let you know.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. Hey, before we shut down, I want to thank Sparrow Hair Studios. I want to thank Lotwin for the sponsorships, and looking forward to a new sponsorship here with Lotwin for sure. I know I wanted at least one chain myself. I'm looking forward to getting one of these things. And Lewis, you'll get the first Clash and Conferences championship chain, and I think Steven, Mr. Producer, you got a couple things you want to come on here at the end and talk about some awards and some recognitions, I think.
Yeah, I did. To also further elaborate on the chain, what we're going to do is every competition that we have for this, the winner is always automatically invited to the next round. And if they lose, they have to hand the chain over. And every time we get a new person, we'll sign the back of
That's
it.
awesome.
And we'll kind of make this
awesome.
like a special edition.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, that was actually Mike's idea. I thought it was great.
Nice.
So we'll keep that going.
Even to a
Get
Mets
some more
fan,
competitions
Yorker.
going. As soon as we get another 4, we'll do it again.
3.
But yeah,
we just
I
need 3 if the champion's coming back, right?
That's right. That's right. Just need 3.
Once again, Chris being a math major.
I wanted to just take a quick few minutes just to, shout out all the hard work we did. We just did 100 episodes, obviously not that long ago. Matt, a few weeks ago, was calling out some awards on his Matt Libs, asking people who they would give awards out to. I thought that was awesome. I do have a couple that every year I want to figure out a way to honor the members in our group, what's going on. So I have 3 or 4 categories that I'll pick. We're late getting started with this, so these are going to be based on 2023 and 2024, just to clarify that. Cool. And then at the end of this year or beginning of the next, we'll do for 2025. Make sense?
Yeah.
So the first one that I want to hand out is we're going to do an Iron Man award, and we're going to automatically rename that to the Iron Mike Award.
Good.
And that's going to Mike Randler.
Awesome.
There you go.
Mike, you have, I was telling you, you've stepped up. You're almost on more episodes than me. I don't know how that's possible. But you've been on like every show. You never stopped. You kept it going with me. You step in and host when you need to. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Couldn't have done it without you.
Love doing it.
That award moving forward will be named the Iron Mike Award.
Love it.
And you're never going to win it again. That's the only thing you win ever here. The next one that I wanted to do is Rookie of the Year. And I will say this one goes to the man who self-proclaimed it. I also agree with it. And that is Mr. Matt R. Rick Ramon, whatever his name is. Matt, am I giving this award to Matt or Rick?
I'll accept it on his behalf.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, no, man, you
on whose
came
behalf?
in.
Exactly.
Matt,
exactly.
Champion. This guy.
Yeah, you came in here and just brought an awesome character, to the network and
yes,
done an awesome job hosting, and we just
love it.
We're really grateful for you. You're a great member. We appreciate you. You got us our first team championship as a team rep with the Celtics last year. That was awesome to celebrate with you. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Rookie of the Year.
Thanks, man.
The next one is Best Group. By default, this one's going to the OGs,
Yeah.
The one that started it all.
Good luck with anybody else getting that one.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer there for that. Yeah, all this started based on you guys. So thank you guys for allowing me to kind of play with some ideas I have in my head and get this going. Started a trend for a lot to come in the future. Appreciate you guys. And last but not least, I want to give out the MVP award, and that goes to none other than Mr. Topher.
Oh, Christopher.
Appreciate it.
I was going to say the 110% award.
And shake.
Yeah, undisputed.
And shake. Let's go, baby.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You're as passionate about this as anybody can possibly be. As Jimmy says, you're out there always networking, pushing it. Love your brother. Appreciate you.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Thanks for everything you do. A lot of this is based around you. All the jokes are centered around you. It's all around you. So
I appreciate it. I love
well deserved. Well deserved.
It is definitely everything that comes to you is definitely well deserved.
We definitely. At least I do.
I love you guys. Appreciate it.
No, that's all I had. I appreciate everybody. Hope you guys had fun tonight. We tried to make this where it was, just a good time together, have fun. Rig it a little bit just to keep it consistent with my character, right, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn cheater.
So, no, thanks, guys. The chain's awesome. Can't wait for you guys to see it in person.
Can't wait.
Shout out to Chuck at Lotwin. He was great to work with. You can pretty much take any image you have. He'll custom make it for you. We get a discount member. It's in the descriptions. Check it out. And then this actual chain can be purchased directly on their website. and network gets some kickback for that. So if you want to help support the network, buy one of our chains.
Cool.
And that's it. Mike, Paul, thank you guys. Appreciate all your hard work on this. Paul, I love your hat. You should wear the hat more often.
I think so. It's the signature edition.
Hey, send us a text with that website for the chain.
It's in the descriptions, but I will do so.
I'll look. Sorry.
It's literally everywhere, Greg. Apparently.
God.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. All right. I think everybody's dropping out and coming back in, so let's just end this train.
All right, boys. I think
Anybody
that's
want
it.
to say it?
I think Steven hit it all except for Matt. Send us out.
Time for that dump.
No, we leaving already?
Well, you missed half of it, so
we just talked a bunch of dumb shit about you, Lewis. So go Mets, and that's all for this week.
That's a nice chain we got there around your neck.
Can't even tell Chris to shut up.
Whoa.